back to my YouTube session. So today we will learn about test classes. So first we will discuss why test class is needed in Apex. So first reason is required for deployment. In Salesforce, at least 75% of your Apex code must be covered by test to deploy in production. So which means if your coverage is below 75, Salesforce will not allow you to deploy your code to production. Second is it ensures code quality, which means it catches bugs early and verifies that your logic behaves as expected. Third is it protects against regression. So when you change your code later, tests confirm that nothing else breaks. Fourth one is sandbox safety. So you can test without affecting live data. That means whatever the record is inserted or updated will not actually be inserted or updated in live environment, or means in your environment. They will be rolled back. Okay? So now let's see how we can create a test class. So let's say I'm creating a first test class and I'm naming it as my test class. So in order to write the test class, you need at each test annotation. So we mark a test class and method as this with this annotation. So it means this is a test class and Salesforce won't count it against org limits. So test classes are not included in organizations normal code size limit. So this is the syntax, and in order to write the method, you need to write like this: is test static void my test method, like this. Okay, here will be your logic. Okay, so for the class is test, for method also we will use is test annotation, and the method should be static without any parameter. Okay, now there are few basic assertions that you need to test in your test class. It's system.asset, system.asset equals, and system.not equals. Let's learn by one example. So in this example, we are creating a method to test whether account is created as expected or not. So here we are creating an account with test, with name as test, and now after insertion we are validating its name against what we are inserting. So we are querying and checking whether the name is test or not after insertion. So here we are putting insertion to check. Okay, system.asset equals. Now using this button we will run this class, run test, to check whether it is successful. So under this test we will see its success. Okay, it means this class is success. If let's say I validate that whenever I write test it should be test1. This is my business scenario. So in this case, if I run, my test class will fail because expected result is test1 and actual result is test. You see, this got failed. And if you will see the result here, how it got failed. It will show the line number and this will show you the this data session has failed. Got it? Now you also know how we can run effect test class and how to put assertion. Now one more thing, since I have created data here, but if data is large and that is needed throughout the class, so that should be written inside test setup method. Okay, so this is how we can write test setup method. It should be written with test setup annotation. Okay, so I will write like this: static void create data. So you will create this method. Okay, so let's say you have created contact here, contact c equal to new contact, insert c, last name equal to test. Okay, so that means this contact will be available here. If you will fetch this contact, it will be available here if you use test setup. Okay, if you don't use test setup, this contact will not be available here and we will need to create here separately. Okay, that's why if a common data is needed for all your test method, you need to use the test method to create your data. Okay, to create your reusable data. Okay, I hope we are clear now regarding test class, its use and how to create and how to test it. Okay, so let's keep it short. Thank you very much for attending the session. Let's meet in the upcoming session. Bye.